Greetings, collective. Welcome to another reading. We're going to jump into this and we're going to see what's going on in the energy. We're going to see what's going on in general. So we have the Three of Cups reverse, the Seven of Cups upright, and the Hermit. Yeah, so... Okay, interesting. So I heard good job. You made it past the first choice, right? You did not go off and choose a secondary path. There was something you did and you had to stay firm in it. I'm hearing that so strongly. If there was something you had to do, and it was like, even if you don't believe yourself, even if you don't believe in yourself, even if it makes you feel weird or hurt you, you can't stop. You can't get away from this, okay? And what you ended up doing is you went to the Seven of Cups to the Hermit. And I feel like the Seven of Cups is happening now. Now there's a lot of options to do a lot of things. Now you've freed up your energy. It's something about a boundary that you set that has irritated some demon or some entity, either that's inside of you, and we all have demons inside of us, okay? That's like our darkness. We don't want to admit that, but we do. As fallen angels, we have attachments on us. That's just how it is. We wouldn't be fallen if we didn't, right? It's part of the experience down here, is learning how to fight these things up close. But anyway, you have all these attachments. You have all this free stuff now because you set that strong boundary, and it's allowed you to move forward in this new energy. Like people know that they're like you probably pissed someone off, especially if you told someone like, hey, you need to stop doing this. It's something about you standing firm in that's pissed them off, because they never used to be like this, they changed. And it's like, okay, cool, I'm glad that you changed, so continue to change. Don't listen to those people. I'm sorry for mocking them, but goodness gracious, child, like, let's get some humor up in here, because this is the type of shit that, like, it's projection, and it's trying to make you get back into those old cycles. It's that demon, it's that attachment that tries to claw at you and make you feel bad. Like, oh, the old you would have never been that way. Or, oh, you're so bitchy now. Like, you're just so mean all the time. You don't ever relax. It's like, what do you mean? You're more relaxed than you were back then, You just don't stand for stuff anymore, And that's what happens when you stand on your ground. People are like, oh, you take things too serious. It's like, it's not taking things too serious. It's standing on your business, And this is something that you're probably going through. With the Seven of Cups, it's telling me there's a lot of stuff being shown to you. And with the Cups, it's all emotionally gravitating. Like, some things are good, some things are bad, some things are mysterious. Like, you can feed your energy into all these things, but you're in this hermit energy, and you're trying to be this King of Cups because it's there. It's interesting because instead of it, you're making conscious. With the King, I'm getting a conscious decision to steer away from all of it and to dig within yourself and to really figure out what's going on with you, because you've seen how someone else made you act. You've seen how something made you act, how it was making you react, how it was draining you of energy, and you said, you know what? Let me not do that no more. Let me see what the fuck's wrong with me. Now that I've made this boundary and these entities no longer can cross, and there's been a clear-cut communication, and like there even might be some dry air. So definitely do like a spiritual cleansing, but you set that strong boundary. And with this King of Cups, you're looking for this answer inside of yourself. You're looking for this union of yourself. We have the Star. And with the Star, this is telling me that you're starting to nurture not only yourself spiritually, but on a physical level too. It's something about like a line was just crossed. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups reverse. You've seen how much hard work it was to even keep something. It's like it's just like, let the sleeping dog lie already, is what I'm getting with the Ten of Wands. Like, you just let this thing die. Like, give up on this person. And that sucks to say, because like, you don't want to give up on people, but it's like, it's stalling you, it's keeping you stuck. You just need to drop them. And I feel like that's either what you're doing or what you're thinking about doing, because this Four of Cups reverse It's like you're sitting there thinking, oh, should I get that cup in the air? Should I get the cup that God's giving me, or should I focus on the 3 cups? And and instead of sitting there and pondering, you're taking the cup and you're saying, fuck it. Like, I'm taking what the divine gave me. And 4 swords, you're taking a rest. I'm telling you. Because you see that no matter what you do on the physical, this person's not going to change. And this could even be someone that you were, supposed to help. Like, in the ethers, you 2 signed the contract. These are a lot of 4s. So definitely, this is someone that you had a spiritual connection with in the ethers, and you were supposed to help them. They're like, I want you to help me this lifetime. Right? And you're doing all you can, but their avatar isn't allowing them to do what they need to do. So their soul, you see, it's like you hear this person's soul, especially with the 4 of Pentacles, and like you have to release control. With all these 4s coming out back to back to back, you need to just understand that this is something in the higher realms. Even like right now, I'm feeling this weird energy in my palms. So there is something about like a really like rooted connection, like multiple past lives together. But you need to let go of this person. And the reason why is because they're still not ready. And you can't hold yourself back. And you have to understand that, especially that's the whole part of healing. And we have the world. I'm telling you, you have to like let them go. And that's so funny because that's another card with 4 on it. So that's 4, 4, 4, 4. And it's really just about making sure you're good. And that 7, that's all about waiting, adding it all up, it sums up to 7. So you just need to take a break and relax, because there's this energy of if the divine wants you, if you're thinking about splitting from this person, the divine wants you to wait before you do it. Like, there's something that needs to happen first. Like, this is something that you might have made a conscious decision, like, yeah, I'm just going to give up on it, or you've been thinking about it. Don't make actions on it just yet. The divine is testing one last thing with this individual to see if they are going to change, or if they're going to stay the same, or like what's going to happen, And that's the free will, with the Emperor. And you know what's fucking hilarious? That's another 4. That's 5 4s. I'm telling you. That's just 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And yeah, just listen to your intuition. You will know. Some of you might even hear an angel tell you, like, hey, it's time to do the thing now. Like, and some of you, you might have already said your piece. If you've already said your piece, it's okay. Like, you did it on time. And it's like you just wait on an answer. And intuitively, I think you know the answer. So listen just to your intuition and allow yourself to just, move on. Because there's something about this is like the first power step. And this might have happened in the past. Maybe you tried to split away from these people in the past, but the 3 of Swords reverse, it hurt too much to do it at the time. So you came back and everything like healed itself. But that was the divine showing you like what was about to happen. Not only in the sense of like you knowing that you wouldn't stand up for it now, but it's also to show you how much you've healed. And it was like, though it might have hurt you, even if it's like leaving a job, but I'm just saying it's a person because it feels like an individual, but this could be anything. It could be a job. But yeah, it's caused a lot of regret that you moved forward through. Like you learned how to balance yourself through this regret without, panicking or overreacting, Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles reversed. You did not let this energy get an equal give and take. You didn't let this energy take from you. Therefore, you didn't give any attention to it, Well, you didn't give any attention to it, so it couldn't take from you, Yeah, with the 5 of Swords and the Lovers, it's like you kept having these thoughts of like, yeah, it's okay, just leave it alone, things will be fine. And maybe intuitively you knew that someone was going to bring you all back together to see what was going on, and that happened, or that might happen. But regardless, with the 5 of Swords and the Lovers, there's like a union that you came back to yourself with through this time. And even now, like, allow yourself to look back and really see, like, is this person, is this place, is this thing really benefiting me? Or is it making me feel like I'm being benefited? Is it giving me the reward that I'm more able to have when I want? Or is it letting the divine work in my life, Someone did not want me to say that. I swallowed the water, and I just felt it go down the windpipe. So we're gonna be a little strained, but not too much because it's not like bad or anything. But yeah. Someone did not want me to say that, but that's not to say that you're good. It's a bad thing or not. It's just being aware. That's the only thing, and it's okay. Awareness is good. Listen, let me tell you. The more aware you are, the easier it is to leave the matrix. Like, that's all the thing is. You just have to be aware. And that's all I want to do is bring awareness. Because these thoughts that you're not aware of, if you bring awareness to them, those synapses, they start connecting. Those neurons start clicking. The information's given. Like, you're connecting your brain when you become this conscious. It's like genuinely like an awakening of the selves to where you're able to see solutions and you're able to manifest the connection stronger. More of your brain's being used. So you're able to cultivate what you want with the Six of Wands. It's the victory. This is the work, and it has nothing to do about you don't have to read any books or anything. I mean, you do whatever you want, but it's all about knowing yourself. Because the more you know yourself, the more you know how you operate, the more control you literally can have over your life with that free will. Because with free will, you walk into things that you know that will make you mad or don't know that will make you mad, that end up making you mad. It's like you have to pick up on these signs. Maybe you focused on a blue jay really heavily before you walked into a situation, and you take blue jays as like a warning from your great grandmother of telling you to stay away from danger. And you noticed it, but you ignored it. You're like, oh, that's a cute blue jay, because you're with a friend, so you kind of forgot about it. But those things are like there to remind you. These are signs to show you that something might be awry, to stay on your toes, because you can change it. Yeah, with the Five of Cups, you're way more powerful than you think. And it's like this regret of not knowing that, I feel, with the Nine of Cups reversed, because it might have clicked later on, but it's like you don't really know how aware you are until you really focus on how aware you are. And it's fun. It's really fun like that, because you really will focus on things that are warnings all the time. But there's a need to really focus on yourself at this time. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Sun. Yeah, because you've seen how something didn't work out. You know why. With the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Yep. And now you're like, it's like you're coaching yourself back up to be like, you know what, we're going to do it the right way. And the Divine's giving you this information, and you're going about it the right way. Like, I really do see this energy going the right way. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, balance, harmony, multitasking, doing things at once, juggling on the physical, worrying about things on the physical, while maintaining an emotional balance despite the emotions being a little bit rambunctious. You're not letting, even if the outside makes your emotions, a little bit up and down, you're not letting, even if it makes your feelings up and down, you're not letting that feeling turn into an emotion to control your actions. You're just acknowledging them and being like, you know what, it's okay, let me do this instead, let me steer my energy this way. Yeah, death reverse, because you're not, you're doing good. You're not changing your output on the physical with this test with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're being tested to see if you're able to do things of this nature for this next step, and you're proving that you are, and it's beautiful. Maybe you had to be someone to be like, hey, you know what? I need to do work, so I need you to stop. I'm gonna leave for a minute. I need to do this. Being less people pleasing. Maybe you have to leave places early to do things and come back later, and that's what's been keeping you from doing this work. With the Eight of Pentacles reversed to the Eight of Wands upright to the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you found a way to cooperate with this, because this is what stopped you from doing work in the past, but it was a part of you that you have been working on, that you healed, and you're working towards it, or you need to heal this. Yeah, especially with the Queen of Wands reverse and the Fool. It's literally either you've healed this or this is what you need to work on, genuinely, because it's like you're seeing almost how limited you made yourself, and it's in this really sweet, nice way, because there's no agitation, no anger. It's just very sweet and loving. The Lyrians want to pop in right now, so I'm gonna let them pop in. They're coming through. I've been doing a lot of work to help with my connections and clearing my paths and stuff, so I've been channeling better. And it's just, I don't know, all the Illyrians just really are happy. Yeah, we have fusion, balanced schedule, heart living, tantric union. and synchronicity, miracles let loose in recognition. So just realize that this is a synchronicity. I told you exactly what you've been trying to like plan and do, and you finally found some sort of way to do it. It's just now it's overcoming those thoughts of procrastination, which, as I said before, and I'll say it again, because because listen, I struggle with procrastination too. You're like the issues that you struggle with, I've struggled with, or I still struggle with. Okay. That's part of being a soul tribe. We're here to help each other with these things. That's why we have the same issues, okay? Like really, it's really that way. So just understand that when you're in procrastination energy, don't let things slide for more than 4 days. If you let it slide for more than 4 days, you will go into a cycle to where you just won't do it because it's been too long, and it won't be of importance anymore until it becomes like too late. So, like, try and, like, if you have to skip a day, do it, like, the first day if you have to, of course. Like, try not to, but do it before the fourth day. Try to do it on the third day if you can, but if you can't do it on the fourth, try to at least. But keep that 4-day cycle in mind. With the Two of Swords reversed, yeah, because that's going to really help you, especially with the Page of Pentacles, cultivate this stuff. And even that 4-day period goes for a lot of things, If it's anything important, anything that you have to nurture with the Empress to the High Priestess, yeah, this is oh my god, this is good knowledge then, yeah. Like, the waiting period is 4 days, seriously, with the Empress and the High Priestess. That's how you get things on the physical, it's just like 4 days. Just allow yourself, to be aware of it for 4 days. If you're gonna, like, give yourself a break, like, let's say you're making music, because I make music too, and I'm currently doing some stuff with it, so it's pretty cool right now. It's for like a personal project though. But speaking of that, meditation music will be back soon. I'm getting back in the flow of everything. But it's like you're making music and you have to take a break from listening to it because you get used to the song. Give it literally 4 days. Give it 4 days, and after those 4 days, your ears will be refreshed. You'll have a whole new palette with other music, and then you'll be able to come back into it. Don't work on anything that sounds like you, though. Don't listen to your music. Don't listen to anything else of yours. Try not to work on anything else. Unless it's like a spark of inspiration, you have to do it. Because getting in that type of energy, doing that and cleansing your palette gives you new ideas. It allows you to detach from the project and go back to it with better ideas. And just allow yourself to make small tweaks to it every time, and don't make any like huge changes, unless you need to. Like, follow your soul with it. But that's advice for me, for those who like make music and want advice for it. Like, that's what I do with it. I'll give it like 4 days. I'll listen to other stuff, and then I'll get ideas, and it'll all blend together. Sometimes it's like a one-hit thing, and I'll sit down and make a whole song in like 6 hours. But other times it takes me a while. But it's something, take that advice for mostly anything, really. If it's like time related, try not to do for 4 hours. Try to do it like, I have to do this soon. Don't wait, try to do it within like 4 hours. Or really like within the 2 hours. 4 hours is kind of long, but use it how it works. It's advice. It can work. Just use it as it works for you. But the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Judgment reversed, yeah. Because there's some sort of call that you're not receiving. There's something that you know that you're supposed to do, but you're not doing it. No, yeah, you're just not doing it. The Knight of Swords reverses because there's just a lot around you. You still might need to rest some more, get some more sleep in, hydrate yourself some more. Someone needs more vitamin D, so definitely go out in the sun or like take some vitamins or something. Yeah, with the moon, yeah, there's something going on. This might even be like an iron deficiency. You might just be getting really sleepy from that. Or it could be stress-induced insomnia. Is also kind of what I'm picking up. But really be sure to work on your root chakra. Work on your root chakra. Because that's really going to help. Yeah, so there is just a lot of stress with the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Yeah, there's some stress. This might be stress about a living situation. This might be stress. Yeah, it's a stress about something like moving forward. This could be about like a living situation. But we have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. You are in alignment and you're good and you're going on the right path. It's just this stress that you're feeling right now about this housing situation. Even like something about a shelter. Yeah, it's something about that. It's coming through, but don't stress out too much. Don't allow it to like irritate you and put you down. Even though it may be hard, I can feel the energy of just agitation around you. There's a need to cleanse your energy. However you do, like white candle, sage, spiritual bath with salt, with Epsom salt or something, or even just like playing frequencies and doing prayers. However, but really cleanses energy, because there's something, and it's like it's from the ego, and it's like self-esteem. Like your self-esteem's kind of hit, and allow yourself to figure out why it's hit, and nurture that, because you are going to make it out of the situation. The Magician reversed to the Queen of Cups and Justice reversed. There's just needs a need to be, you need to nurture this side of you, because it's causing you to, you're not seeing things as like bleak and awful, like completely. Is who I'm picking up on. But, you know, there is this energy of like it is horrible, but it's not the worst, you know. Allow yourself to see that you know, the grace that is there. And even if that might be a little bit offensive at the time hearing it, there's this energy of knowing that even though it seems bad right now, it's to help you cultivate. This is your cultivating season. It's just all happening right before the harvest, you know. So this is where you're going to be cultivating your next crops for. This is where you're going to be putting your new energy in. So be sure to heal and see these energies and vibrations for what they are, and purge them out of your system, so that you're able to manifest what you truly want, and in a more purified version. But all in all, you are on the right path, and spirit is with you. There's not a need to worry or be too afraid at this time. Yeah. As well, like something about like a breakup. Someone broke up with someone around this time, or something about like a really bad breakup between like, yeah, what the fuck? Oh, that's weird. My condolences. Someone's going through something where like they broke up with someone. Well, no, my bad. Someone broke up with them, and a family member died on the same day, or someone died on the same day that they knew, and that like really fucked with them. And there's something about healing from that's going on right now. Yeah, the Hangman. That's a confirmation if I've seen one. Okay. The Hangman, yeah, so that is going on in someone's energy. Be sure to purge, see where that's coming from. Not really necessarily purge it away instantly, but see where that's coming from on a deeper level. Yeah, because it's something about you can make it through it. I'm hearing the song Phase 1 Young Brother. FAISEONE, Young Brother. Look that up, because that song is kind of how the Divine's talking to you at this time. Yeah, the Two of Swords, Emperor reverse. There's something about, yeah, this is weird, because it hit, like, it made you almost insecure, or like scared. It made you scared of love, or like some sort of generosity, or being scared of dating within spiritual community, or dating within like souls. You know what I mean? So be careful of that, because that's kind of dragging you back a little bit with healing, because it's weird. Yeah, with the world, that's what needs to heal for you to move forward. And you know that you need to work on this, but the Divine is also helping you with it. So pay attention to songs. I'm seeing like a rose, a tulip. I'm seeing the colors pink, blue, and gold. Those are what you need to watch out for. The number 6, 7, and 2 and 1. are important. Also, I'm seeing a snake. I'm hearing rattlesnake, but I'm also just seeing a normal snake. It doesn't have the rattles in the back. And a spider, a tarantula, a black tarantula. And something about a pink-footed tarantula as well. And something Sparky, something named Sparky, nickname or something. Those are all coming to name. Tiffany and Tanisha. Ian or Irvin. Ian Irvin, Ivory. It's Ivory Stalk, something about that. But we have the Seven of Swords reverse, the Hermit reverse, the Knight of Swords reverse, the Nine of Swords reverse, and the Hierophant reverse. So yeah, there's just the need to really dig down in deep, because you're not looking back at these thoughts that are sabotaging you at this time. They're really pushing a low vibrational agenda on you, and you need to remove that from this energy self of really diving deep and seeing, why am I scared? These things happen on the same day. Separate them. I know they happen maybe at the same time or around the same time. I heard within like an hour or 30 minutes of each other. But there's a need to really separate them the best you can. Separate the breakup happening, and then separate the death happening. And focus on them and heal from them individually. Focus on one at a time. And then when you're able to focus on one of them fully, you heal from that, leaving you to heal on the other one, making it easier. And then when they come together, since they've both been healed separately, they come together and now they share this similar gunk together, making it easier to heal, because you'll have this healing from both sides. You'll be able to heal them, the whole breakup and them leaving, that hit the same emotion twice, and maybe that needs more healing when they're both together and realize that they happen together. But doing them separately is going to give them that cushion that it needs for you to push forward. We have the Lovers reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and that's what you need to do, because right now you need them to separate. Because it's a lot for you to heal from, and you're not sure of how to do it. So really just focus on, I'm hearing grandmother. So like my grandmother passed away. I'm going to focus on my grandmother and how I love my grandmother and all that stuff. Because what's happening is that emotion of love is getting twisted and tangled. And it's like you're grieving. It's like instead of like healing from it the way that you think you are, it's almost like you're healing from it backwards. So you're healing like if your grandma disowned you and then your boyfriend died. It's like that. That's kind of the energy that you're feeling, because this love energy is mixing up and you're not really sure which love is which love. Like, oh, I miss them, but is this missing them me loving them, or is this feeling of missing them coming from the death, and that death reminding me of that? Like there's a chain reaction that happens, a thought that triggers another thought that triggers another thought. So that's why it's important to do that. And I wish you luck on that journey if you wish to do that. But regardless, do what you need to do it at your own pace, because you're doing fine whichever way you need to. I'm just giving advice for what could help if you are struggling. With the Five of Wands reverse, just don't do anything that's against with what you would do. With the Five of Wands reverse, like there's a need to fight for you and not like confined to this like low like energy a lot. Like you need to be able to say, you know what, no, I can heal from this. I am going to heal from this. These things are no longer going to affect me the way they used to. I'm standing up on my own too, and I'm going to push forward. And not saying that you're not doing any of those things, but I mean like boldly being able to stand up and go and slamming your foot down and going, you know what, hands on your hips and everything. I mean, hands on your hips, pouty face, stomping with the boots. You know what, I'm tired. And walking out that door and opening that door, slamming it shut when you walk out, and locking it with the Temperance reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, and Ace of Cups reverse, because this is what's been driving you in this imbalanced energy. You're unable to hear what Divine's giving you, so you're unable to feel the correct way. The correct way meaning the way that you wish to feel, I should say. You know what I mean? But the Four of Wands, and that's just confirmation, this harmony of yourself. So it's like there's this inner work that needs to happen. And you can keep working at it because you're doing fine with it, but allow yourself grace. If you are struggling with working on it, don't worry about it. Get more advice, do a reading, get divination, do something, talk with the divine, because the devil, the Nine of Cups reverse, the Eight of Wands reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, there's this pattern of thinking that you're stuck in that keeps you bound to being like, oh, I'm gonna fail, this isn't gonna work, like me healing from this isn't gonna make me feel any better, or all these things aren't gonna matter. And that's what keeps you stuck in this low vibrational cycle of things like not working out for you. So you really need to look at the situation and be like, you know what, like, even if it's not working out the best, it could be worse. And right now I'm making the best of what I have. Like, this attachment that you have to the past is like an attachment of failure. It feels, or feeling like you're a failure, or that energy. Because we had the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. It's like you have all these small things that you do and start up, but you're not seeing a bigger picture. And it's because with the Knight of Cups, there's something that needs to move forward. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles reverse, yeah. And what needs to happen is you coming back to yourself and talking to yourself and being like, you know what? All these things aren't it. Like, I'm not going to talk myself out of things I want to do. It's like, it's like, oh, I want to go on vacation and I have enough money to, but I'm just scared to go on vacation. Like, I'm just, I don't want to anymore because I have to do all these things with justice, because that's your justice right there. That's you being able to do something. But then your thoughts are betraying your feelings and you're not nurturing it. You need to be able to you need to come back to yourself, to nurture yourself, because you're skipping what the divine's giving you by choosing an option that seems better because of a lack of belief, a lack of strength in self, a lack of control of self, a lack of discipline within the self, of wanting to please and love the self, and take care of the self as much as you take care of the others with the Six of Wands. And that's how you're going to be able to move forward. But you're moving forward in this energy of not putting effort into yourself, which is causing you to feel like you're missing out on something and feeling sabotaged and seeing all this Ten of Pentacles around you reversed. And it's because you're not taking the time to get the inner insight, the insight that you need to show you the path, the way, the solution, the harmony, the melody that you need to play in order to be part of the band that you're trying to be a part of. And the band that you're trying to be a part of is like the life you're wanting to live, the vibration that you want, the song that you wish to sing, your own tune. We got the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. And this tells me that you've been in this you're in this transitional energy, and you just need to wait. Again, it's just like you've been waiting for a while, and you like now after this transition, like you need to wait. So for those that have done this transition at the start of the reading, that have cut this thing off and done it, now that you're in this waiting period still, okay? And you've been in it for a while, but it's about time for you to receive what you need. Pay attention to the signs, because with the Six of Wands coming up, it's coming on its way. It's on its way to you. Now, for those that have not done this yet, you are in this waiting period of seeing what you need to do. How do you truly feel? Allow yourself to acknowledge that so that you're able to move forward and make this decision. But don't make it right now, because Two of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords. You're not connected. And there's a need to connect and get this divine wisdom, get this clarity before you can come together. There's not a connection. You're not having, the divine's not feeding you the information that you're wanting. The information that you're getting, I should say, it might not be what you're wanting as well, but the divine isn't the one giving you 100% instructions. Part of it is your thinking, and you can kind of tell because your thoughts will switch upwards, or you're channeling and you have to think that you hear a word. That's when your rational mind comes in. That's when it goes, oh, I need to start using this again, because I'm moving my mouth and I'm trying to say words. So let me think of the words that are coming to me. It's about releasing that control fully and allowing the divine to fully work through you and talk through you and move through you. And it's an experience that once you experience, it's beautiful, but it has fear around it for some of you. Maybe it's because you're afraid to express yourself. Maybe it's because you're afraid of where you're at. The Hangman to the Fool and death. But change is going to happen regardless. With the Lovers, you need to come to yourself. Judgment and the Star and the Magician. You've been given the call because you have the magic touch to move forward. So move forward with grace. I just seen a yellow car. I don't know why that's important, but that was like, I got reminded of Florida. Something might be important about Florida. You might live in Florida. This person that you're removing might be in Florida. Someone might be trying to remove an entity, and they live in Florida. Something about Myrtle Beach as well. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of stuff. I haven't got these type of downloads in for a while, dude. The OGs know. I used to get these channels all the time. I haven't got them in a while, so I guess this is like, I'll take it though, because I never complained about it. I always love channels like this. It's always fun. So think about like a boat that were a cruise. Maybe like a cruise to Haiti. Maybe you've been on a cruise to Haiti. So think about Florida and a docks, or like a Disney cruise, or what's that one? Carnival Cruise Lines. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so think about one of those two. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. It's something about the past though that you need to focus on. There's something about that vacation being an experience for you that you never had, and there's a need to, like, some of you are being called to get a culture shock. I'm gonna be honest. Some of you are being called to, like, go out of country and experience new land and new habitats, new cultures, new ways of life, new foods, new scenery, new energy, because there's this part of you that has this curiosity. And once this curiosity is fully enlightened, when it's fully lit up and ready to shoot, 12:21 on my clock, I'm telling you, it's something about a portal. On my clock, it's whatever. Yeah, it's not the time, whatever. But yeah, it's that mirrored energy that's gonna happen. You're gonna go through this portal once you do that. So you might even have to. It's something about the Mediterranean as well, but it really is about traveling that's going to put you through a portal, and you're going to completely change. And it's this fear of it, like the King of Wands reverse. It's like you internally know about this fear, about this energy happening, and it's this fear that comes up that tries to keep you from doing it with the Lovers. That's why you need to come together. But it's like anytime you come together with yourself, you end up sabotaging yourself and choosing a new path because you're afraid, like, oh, I can't travel there. Like, what if I do? What if I get stranded there? Or yada yada yada. Or like, what, I can't drive. So what can I do? Those thoughts are defeating that portal. What you're not seeing is the divine will protect you the whole way. And when that happens, it's to, like, bless you and to show you fully, like, who you are. We have the Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, the Eight of Swords reverse. There's a need to escape that mental prison. Because you're locked in a cage, little birdie, with the Hierophant reverse and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Because you keep doing the same old stuff again. You just stop picking at... It's like picking at a scab. Quit picking at it. You healed from it, but then you keep going back to it. So quit picking at the scab. I don't pick scabs. But that's a gross analogy, but it puts it in well enough for you to understand what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, but, like, listen, sometimes you got to get it that way. That's just how it's put on me from the divine. I'm just southern shit, you know what I mean? Y'all know. Appalachian folks know. Y'all know. But, yeah, like, you've healed from it, but you keep picking at it. And I do it too. There's things that I heal from, but I go back and like, humor. And it's like, it's a guilty pleasure, of course, because it's that chaos energy that you need to cut from yourself as well. Six of Cups, Six of Wands. But once you come to yourself fully and stop walking back and around, and it's like a phoenix. I was talking with a friend a while ago, and she was telling me, like, I'm seeing, like, a really big glow up in your life. And I was like, yeah, I know. And we were talking about how it was like I was like a baby phoenix, but I kept playing in the ashes. And my guides are like, get out of the ashes. Come on, it's time to go. It's like you're in that energy of being this phoenix that's been born again. And you look around you and you see all this ash. And you're like, oh, shit. I'm going to go play in it, and you start rolling around in it, and it's like just to humor it, just to be like, oh yeah, I've done all this before, like, look at this, like, I have all this ash on me, so I'm doing it again, you know what I mean? But the Knight of Swords, that's what's keeping you in this stuck energy. You might even feel like you need to master something a little bit more before you jump into it, but there's not a need to. The best teachers are students. The best teachers are students. Because instead of just thinking that you know everything, they're always going to be the ones researching, you know? With death, this is this change that needs to happen. To the King of Swords and the Magicians and the Seven of Wands, yep. Once you make that change and clear that mind, you're able to manifest what you need. But whenever you do manifest what you need, it's the period to wait. For some of you who are new into like the craft, if you're new in the craft, be careful of overdoing spells. If you do a spell and it succeeds, don't overdo it. Give it time. Because overdoing it is not necessarily a good thing. With the Ace of Cups reverse, yeah, you'll overwater it. And the Eight of Wands reverse, it will stop. With the Emperor in Judgment and the King of Pentacles, though, there is a need to stand in your power because you're being called to a higher position or a higher learning or just a higher, just a better place in general, a higher vibration, a new person, a new element added to you, a new awareness to yourself, new friends, new, just new. And there's a need to really focus in on that and see it and be like, you know what? I do need to work on these things. You know what? I do need to do this and that. Let me do all these things that I need to do. Okay, y'all are here. Okay, so the Egyptian gods want to pop out. Who are the Egyptian gods? Who are the Egyptian goddesses or gods? Don't even show your face, child. I know you're here. I don't even want to look at you. I'm just kidding. Anubis was on the bottom of the deck. I joke with him like that all the time. We have. I'm gonna shuffle 2 times. Okay, I'm gonna take the split on the top. Yeah, we'll take the top. So, what we have Mehen, Thoth, Apophis, and Shu. And this is for protection. Menhen is to protect you from Apophis, which is interesting because Menhen came out before Apophis, which is really cool. So we have Menhen. Sorry, this is all just now connecting with me because I'm just now looking. Anyway, we have Menhen who protected Ra from Apophis, so that 1,000 years, the 1,000 years of darkness wouldn't consume the earth. Now with Menhen and Thoth, you know that you're protected from this darkness. And you know that this darkness is in front of you, but in front of this darkness is Shu with order and peace. And that's just harmony. So you know that going through this shadow is here. And that's why Anubis was probably on the bottom, because Anubis is really going to be helping you transmute these lower energies. So I'll see if he has anything to say later. I'll do some meditations with him and see if he has any messages for a collective. Because that would be interesting to hear from him directly what could happen with this, and how he's going to help you and what you could do to also help in tidbits of that and that, because you are moving through this energy and you are very protected. So there's a need to just remain in that knowledge that you're doing fine. What you're going through is an ego death, basically. I think of it as like another dark night of the soul, because this is an ego state where you thought that you were higher than a position at yourself, maybe in an egoic way where you weren't really conscious of it. But it had to be shut down. It had to be eliminated for you to be in this energy to show you who you are. You might even feel more elevated than like other people. And this is the divine showing you like you need to quit doing that. Like be more, like quit letting your ego think that you're overruling people. Like be there to help always. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times with these. Because, I mean, with power, because it's just like a power upgrade. So, of course, it's like you might not even realize it, but it's one of those things where you might realize it if you look back. And I'm not saying that anyone's guilty of this. This is just me saying that this could be happening. You don't even know, like, there's a lot of people watching, So just being very careful and mindful of how you're speaking to people or how you're talking about certain subjects to people. Because if they don't understand it, they're not going to get it. But we have Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. The Venusian Galactic Council has been on y'all for a while, so pay attention to that. Libras and Tauruses expect to get really good upgrades. That's what I'm hearing right now. We have Arcturian Light Codes, Evolutionary Downloads, Recalling Power, and Future Thinking. I'm also hearing Aquarius and Gemini, Aries, Leo, in Scorpio and Sagittarius as well. I'm hearing those are going to get really big upgrades. But the Arcturians are here. That explains the blue and gold. The third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So again, you're gonna be able to perceive things more. I'm glad that's just confirmation for me. I'm glad we did that third eye second session last night. And if you haven't gone to that, I would highly recommend going to that second session, because seeing this today, this is the first reading I've done today. I've just been sitting in the energy. This is confirmation that there was some upgrade for that. So helping perceive with that, using that to help on blog, or even just getting second from me if you need to. You can use the Google order form for that, and you'll see all the instructions and all the stuff that you need to be aware of for that. But you'll see that, and those are, But regardless, we have solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. So your solar plexus is upgraded too, which is interesting. So there's it is like an overall energy. It's like you need to see how to work through this new energy. And we have Isis, Hathor light codes. Excuse me, Isis might be here too. Thank you, Isis. Because with Hathor's around, Isis is usually poking her head through. But we have light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. Yeah, seriously, this is a whole upgrade for you. So really be ready. To elevate and skyrocket, and allow yourself to experience it. Don't say that, I don't want this. Allow yourself to activate and experience it. Don't hold these being scared energies. Allow yourself to move. We have Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. This is all coming to an end. The Palladians are here. They want to help you. Connect with them, please, especially if you have if you know you have Palladian ties, listen to them, because they're telling you things. We have Emerald Tablet activation. This is just confirmation for Thoth. This is part of your divine contract. This is part of what your soul needed to go through to learn certain lessons to elevate to the level that it needs to be at. But we have cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. So you are in this conscious manifestation energy. Now that you're consciously aware, and I've told you, what the fuck's going on, that's even more confirmation. Know that you're manifesting now. This is your manifesting era. So put in that positivity that you want, and things will move a lot quicker than you think. It's going to be beautiful. Trust me. We have this sort of light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. That's more confirmation for that second we did last night. We burned candles for breaking stuff off and purifying, and did second for the third eye and root chakras. So this is beautiful. This is please go to that. This is confirmation for that. And those that have been working on that on themselves as well, these are things, confirmation for that as well. You are removing yourself from these people. You're breaking through. We have Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. You are fine. There's no wrong path. You need to understand that, realize that, understand that, overstand that, and then use it to your advantage. Don't forget to do that. We have Lumerian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. If you have a Lumerian crystal, I would definitely meditate with that. If you feel called to getting a Lumerian crystal, go get one. If not, you can look up an image of one and meditate on that, or just focus on the Lumerian energy, or however, but there is a need to contact with the Lumerians as well. But we have, last but not least, the heart of source, the all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity, which is beautiful. This is it. This is your birth. This is you've risen from the ashes. So it's time to really step up and move out. Let's see what angels are here. Let's see what's going on with this. Also, the divine feels a little bit of anger. There is a bit of anger towards the divine. Allow yourself to not ignore it, acknowledge it, and give yourself grace from it. Do not feel bad for feeling your emotions. That's what we're here for. They understand these things. Feeling rash emotions for not getting enough help and stuff. They understand, but they're doing all that they can within the galactic laws. We have connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. This could have to do something with music as well, connecting with more music. Clear your vibes, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. Honor your beauty, Archangel Joyful. Thank you, Joyful, for helping me to discover my inner and outer beauty. The miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon delivering. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So again, like if you've done anything to ask and request things, they've been had. Give it time. This is proof right here in transformation with Zadkiel. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. In this time when you're waiting for the reward, work through these things. We have leap of faith. I am ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. The miracle of forgiveness, Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me discover the process of forgiveness. And again, there's the need to like forgive the divine. That's kind of what I was picking up. So thank you, Jeremiah, for being there too. Express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. As always, listen. Don't awaken your inner child so your ego doesn't control your creativity. Your ego kills creativity. Your inner child brings it to life. But we have love and accept yourself. Love. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to love and self-acceptance. And that is your reading. So thank you, angels, divine ones, God, Mother, Father, and you all collective, all the ancestors, Thoth, all the Egyptian deities, goddesses, and gods. Thank you all for being here. And thank you, collective, for being here too. If you all would like high-quality bracelets, get to the link in the description, the Otter Spirit one, and use the code Subliminal20 for 20% off. If you all want a reading or any other services that I offer, you can email me and ask me what they are, and I'll send you them. Or you can use the order form. It's also in the description, and fill out the form, and I'll get to you. I always check the form. Like, I check the form a lot every day, so I always have my eye on them. So don't worry about if you use the form that I won't see it. I will see it, trust me. If it doesn't go through, I won't see it. So you might, if it does, I'll always email you if I get one, by the way. I will always email you if I get it through the order form, just to let you know that I do see it. So if you don't get an email back within like 4 hours of me sending it, around that time, I would email me and make sure that I have it or send another question. But regardless, yeah, that's it. Like, do those if you feel called to. But regardless of anything, I love you all so much, to the moon and back tenfold and forever. Thank you all so much for the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, and donations, whether they are energetic or financial. I appreciate both of them highly, and I love all of you all so much. I'm glad that we all have found each other on this incarnation to heal, grow, and evolve, and get ready to return home and fucking return back to nature. Just be who we are again. But I love you all so much, to the moon and back tenfold and forever, and I will see you all later.